and welcome to another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. And I'm your host, Mose Stovall. First, I'd like to start by thanking you for joining me tonight from wherever you are. Man, the weather's great. It's fall outside, and we're just ready to get into a great show. Now, after every 10th episode, we'll be asking the people, who would you like to see? So today's lineup will be the legendary Willie Mack and the party starter. Sit back, relax, and get ready. The Mose Stovall Show is on. I'll be right back after these words.
If you need entertainment for a concert, corporate event, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050. If you need a singer, if you need a live band, if you need a DJ, or if you need a host or MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency has you covered with Lattimore, Wilson Meadows, Mose Stovall, Nell Hollywood, Nathaniel Kimball, Certified Slim, T. Saunders, Bill Avery, the legendary Willie Mack, Stephanie Pickett, Taboo, Lady Trucker, M.B. Bradford, and host, MC, and DJ Ed Ramsey. If you need a singer, a band, a DJ, an MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency with the best entertainment for corporate events, concerts, or private gatherings. King's Entertainment Booking Agents, 205-705-4050. When you want the best entertainment for your corporate event, concert, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protective cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today at 205-206-9878. That's 205-206-9878 to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
If you are in need of someone to talk with or guidance because of the loss of a loved one, contact A Healing Place. You will have the opportunity to speak with a therapist, a certified life coach, a minister, and a moderator. They are there to help you with healthy coping mechanisms to help you through your grieving process. Their services are free. You can find them on Facebook. Text them at 205-473-0392 or email them at ahealingplace29@gmail.com. They will also be hosting events around the Birmingham area. A Healing Place, where they are a community.
What's up, family? It's your man, Mose Stovall, and I'm live on location. I told you I had the man, the legendary Mr. Willie Mack, and we're live on location at the first annual, the first pre-Labor Day concert, and it went down today. This brother did a great concert. He had a great performance. I'm going to let him introduce himself to you right now.
Y'all already know what it is. It's the legendary Willie Mack, the bad boy, Southern Soul, the worldwide entertainer. I told y'all to everybody, I'm never a stranger. I told y'all I was coming. I just ain't never tell you what time. The legendary Willie Mack is in the house.
So, Willie Mack, man, tell them where you're from, man, and how long you've been doing this thing. But first of all, where you from, man?
Man, I was born right there in Dothan, Alabama, man, but I was raised in a small town called Campbellton, Florida. 300 people, man. And it's
300 people?
300 people, man. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old.
Singing
Since I was 10 years. Entertaining since I was 10 years old.
And I can tell, man, if you missed this concert today, you missed a great concert. This brother put on an awesome show. At the end of the show, he fell flat out in the field, man, and they covered him up with a whole white jacket, man, and it was a real good thing, and we enjoyed it. So 300 people, man, how was it growing up in a town so small, man?
Everybody knew each other, but, you know, just like anywhere, the community raised you, you know, and if you got in trouble, you got 10 butt whoopings instead of one. So
Old school,
man, yeah.
So you say you've been doing music since you were 10?
Since I was 10 years old, yeah.
So how many records, how many albums? What's your...
I have a lot of albums. A lot of them didn't go national because I did a lot of underground, and the name Legendary came from me being so well known underground, and I spoke myself into existence, and so that's what I was speaking into existence, that one day I would be a legendary name. So there it is.
Being in a small town, 300 people, were there talent shows? Were there? I mean, how did you hone your skills? How did you?
Yes, there was talent shows, but you know it was not like the ones where you see in big cities. We wasn't fortunate enough to have those type where you could gain access to another level. I did 8 years in the military, and that's where I gained a lot of my big talent shows at, going across the world in the military, and that's what got my fan base together. And then when I came out, I just kept traveling all over the United States.
Where were you stationed?
I was stationed in Fort Bragg, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I was in Japan. I was in Korea. I was overseas. I did 2 tours overseas,
right,
in Iraq, and I was also in New York. I did a lot of places, and in Georgia, Hinesville, Fort Stewart.
So your Iraq, was that Desert Storm?
Yes, that was in Iraq, Endurance Freedom, Iraqi Operation Freedom.
Okay.
So that was in the latest one. I went in 2003 and 2005.
So that came after the 9/11.
Yes, that came after 9/11. I was stationed in New York at 9/11, and it was bad,
Right.
going into that.
So being in the military, man, how were you when you moved from Delton to Campbellton? Was that military? Was your dad military?
No, my mother and father, they hung and finished drywall. My mother was one of the only females that finished drywall.
Wow.
So that was our family business. My mother, it was 8 boys and 2 girls, and I had 5 more sisters on my dad's side. So he taught us all the drywall trade.
Any more musicians in your family?
Unfortunately, I'm the only one that ever gained this type of success. Everybody else came from gospel. My mother is the and only one that I could give credit to as being a musician, because she taught me how to sing just by sitting at the kitchen table cooking. I had to sit there and listen to her sing gospel every day.
So did she sing in the church? Y'all had a church?
Yes.
300 people?
St. John AME Church, a small church, but that's where I learned a lot from. My pastor and everything, I got to give homage to that, because they did do a lot for me when I was going through trials and tribulations.
Well, man, I went to a high school that had more than 300 people. And I'm not even being funny, man.
Oh,
my high
man.
school, there was 426 people in the band.
Wow.
I graduated in the class of about 600.
Man.
How close-knit was this town? I know you said you got 10 butt whoopings if you got in trouble, but how close-knit? The police?
Yeah.
How big was the police department?
We only had one. We had
One car?
We had one policeman. It was just like
Barney Fife.
Yeah, man.
Like Mayberry.
Yeah, Mayberry. We was the town they was talking about on Mayberry.
Wow. Where is Campbellton?
Campbellton is located right north of Panama City, north of Tallahassee, Florida. So Campbellton, Florida is in Jackson County, Florida. And as you can see, when you look up the legendary Willie Mack, I wrote a song about my hometown and put it on the map.
What's the name of the song, man?
The name of the song is called Medicine Man. I'm from Campbellton, the gateway to Florida, baby.
Well, I played the Medicine Man, and that's a great song, man. People are really responding to it well. You performed it today, man, and did a great job on it.
Thank you.
What's next? Are you working on an album, or
Yes.
Did Medicine Man come from an album?
Yes, the album is called Tell It Like It Is. That's the song that Medicine Man is on. Tell It Like It Is actually, and I Can't Take It No More is my 2 placement songs. But Medicine Man is slowly climbing up the charts, y'all. Y'all making me #1 out here, and I can't wait. I just can't say enough. Thank you to all my fans. Thank y'all so much, man.
Right. Now, is it off of an album? What's the name of the album?
Yes, the name of the album is called Tell It Like It Is. The
Tell It Like
legendary
It Is.
Willie Mack, and you gotta spell Willie Mack, WILLYMAC, and there's only one legendary, the legendary Willie Mack.
So, are you still living in Campbellton right now?
Yes, I'm still in Dothan, Alabama. I'm living in Dothan, Alabama, but
Which is how far?
about 12 miles from Campbellton.
So, you tuck right in the top lip of Florida.
Yes, I'm at
You
the
come off
state
10
line.
and
Yep.
take a right.
And I'm right there with one red light.
You see, I know what I'm talking about. You down there where all them farmer markets.
Hey, there you
People
go.
sell all them vegetables.
That's
and
it,
fruit.
man. I'm right there where the fruit stands at, man.
How far from that Walmart plant? I know about all this stuff, man.
I'm about 7 to 10 miles from the Walmart plant.
See, your man know what he's talking about, man. I
Hey,
do a lot
man.
of traveling,
Hey, that's
man.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I
Did
do
you
a
know
lot of
that?
traveling,
That's
man.
awesome.
And I've been down. I got a lot of family in Tampa, and we do a lot of traveling. We take 10 back and take that right there, and I think the city starts with an M.
Mariana.
Man, see, I know
That's
what I'm
it.
talking about, man.
That's Mariana,
So
Florida.
how
Jackson
far are you
County,
from
man.
there? That's right where
I'm 12 miles from Mariana, Campbellton, Florida, baby.
A lot of people look and know where that is. But
y'all
they do a
better
lot
get
of
right.
traveling, man. This is aired every weekend on WTTO Channel 21 here
Thank
in Birmingham.
y'all so much.
And I want to thank you, man, for coming aboard today. I want to thank you for being at the first Labor Day concert, man,
Yes,
with King
sir.
Johnny's Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
And man, you are welcome back to this show.
I can't wait to come back.
Now I need you to tell everybody how they can get your music.
Man, you can go anywhere in the world. I'm telling y'all right now, boys and girls. All you got to do is type in the name, the legendary Willie Mack, on all major platforms, all small platforms, in the ocean, in the sea. It doesn't matter. I'm where you want to be. The legendary Willie Mack. And make sure you spell my name right. WILLYMAC.
Y'all heard it right. WILLYMAC. Willie Mack, the legendary.
The
Willie
legendary.
Mack, the one and only, my brother.
Thank you so
You
much.
be good,
sir.
man.
Thank
Safe
you.
travel.
I can't wait to
What's
come
next
back.
for you, man? What you doing
What's
next?
next for me is for the people. I'm gonna be representing a lot of youth out there and educating our elders. So this is a big platform for me. I'm talking about worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to start teaching our kids and grabbing hold and putting fathers back in the home. That's what I'm working on, because I wasn't the best father in my life.
Right.
So I got a chance to make things right with other fathers, and so that's what we're gonna do.
How many kids, man?
I got 8 kids. I got 3 of them that I took a blood test for, and the rest of the kids in the United States and all over the world is mine too. I take them all. Legendary Willie Mack love the kids, and I won't deny not one of them.
That's Willie Mack, y'all. My name is Mose Stovall. I'm your host. You guys, man, we'll be back in a minute.
I remember the time that you heard me long ago, when everybody used to party and unroll. Now 231 is the place to be. Got a bus full of people coming in after me. Got a fine DJ telling to play my song. And what I got left is money that I can blow. Been working overtime trying to pay the rent, and I ain't leaving till my money stands. See, I've been here all night and love is ready to go. So I'm having a good time and I just ain't ready to go. Here's 21 goes for me. Some of them don't know the way this is going to be. Don't party all night, and it feels so good.
Welcome back to the Mose Stovall Show. I am your host, Mose Stovall, and I told you I'd have this young man in the building, and he's here. I want to go ahead and introduce him to you, and then I want him to introduce himself to you. Solomon, what's up, my brother?
What's up, my man?
It's all good, man. Glad to see you, man.
Same to you, brother.
Good, man. Welcome to the show, man, and go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and tell the people, you know, who you are and where you from.
I'm Solomon Thompson, the party starter, y'all. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, originally from here. So that's pretty much it all. You know, I do a lot of party music, Southern soul, R&B, do a little hip hop too. So, you know, whatever kind of genre it is, if I like it, I'm going to do it.
Well, we're going to jump into a little of that, man, but you are a native of Alabama, man, and I think that's a beautiful thing off the top, man. You know, me being an Alabama boy myself and you being an Alabama boy, man, and this show is based in Alabama right now. You know, I'm international. That's what this thing say when it first comes on. So this is all about exposing brothers like you, man. That's what I'm about. I like, you know, bringing exposure to people, man, and I've been granted the privilege to do that, man. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you're doing, man, and what you're trying to do, and, you know, where you're headed with your career. So my first question is going to be, what's your latest release? Not nothing that you're going to put out in the future. What are you working on right now that's already out?
My latest release would be Can't Keep My Eyes Off You featuring Jeff Floyd.
Okay. How's that record doing?
It's doing pretty well. I just got a call from Jazzy A up in Jackson, Tennessee.
Okay.
and she was saying it's getting a lot of spins up there, so the people are responding great.
And I like Jazzy, man. She's always keeping us all in the wine of things. So I know you had a song, one of my favorites that I play on WJLD every day, man, Go Live. Tell us a little bit about that, because that's the song that I'm going to feature today. I'm going to show that video later on in the show, and tell us how that came about, you working with Wtto Jones.
Well, Go Live pretty much came about as just a normal thing we do every day on social media. So you always hitting that live button when we were stuck in the house during the COVID. So, you know, I just had to think of something that everybody in the world do.
Right.
Pretty much that's like something that everybody connected to. That'll connect all of us. So Go Live was just the topic. So I came up with the hook.
Right.
I shot it over to Wtto. Wtto dropped this verse, man, and it was history from there.
So it really didn't take long to come up with the idea or get the song written, produced, and recorded and everything?
No, it really didn't, man. Ron G dropped a classic then.
Ron G, man. I got an interview coming up with him real soon. That brother is a great guy. While we on Ron G, man, how often do you get to work with that cat?
Oh, man, I got so many songs with Ron G. I probably got the most songs with Ron G out of all of the Southern Soul artists that he worked with.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah, more than anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
I can believe it, man. Ron G, great guy, man. He's easy to work with. You pretty much tell him what you want to do, and he follows and leads you into where you need to go. It's magical, man. I've got several songs with him myself. How many years you been working with that brother?
I guess about 9.
9. Name some of the other cats in Mobile that you work with, man. I know David J, but name some other guys. I mean, artists that you've worked with.
Basically in Mobile, David J may be the only one, but when I was doing hip hop, guys like C now, you know, the list goes on.
Right.
Run, 2 Major Twins.
Right.
So, you know,
2
the list
Major
goes
Twins.
on.
Yeah, man, them cats come out a lot too when you're out doing some things, man. Well, tell us about some other cats you work with outside of the city of Mobile, people that you've worked with, recorded with, because you got a lot of features on your latest project.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with Life Jennings.
How was that, before we go any further? How was that experience? Did y'all work together in the studio?
Well, no, it was just pretty much like it was. I did the hook, shot it over to him, and he put his verse down, I dropped mine, and that was it.
Right. So you really didn't work in the studio with him?
No.
But you contacted him, y'all talked on the phone?
Yeah.
And kind of mapped out how you want to do some things, and it happened?
Yep.
How long does it take you to come up with an idea, man? You're pretty good about, your recordings are always good, you always make videos, so how long does it take you when you get an idea to really go through the process of coming up with a song or who you want to work with? How do you come up with that?
I guess it varies, because, like, I used to drive trucks.
Right.
So a lot of my songs, I come up with just riding down the highway, talking to myself, singing to myself.
Right,
so, you know,
right.
You got all that free time out there. I just have a beat CD with me, and
Right.
I just run through it. Sometimes I have, like, the little brain freeze for a minute, but every now and then, you know, when it starts flowing, you know, you might hit 2 or 3 hooks right then. You ready to go in the studio when you get off.
Well, I can relate with that, man, because I think I write a lot of my songs when I'm alone, you know, doing a lot of traveling around, doing shows. I'll write 2 or 3 songs on the road. If I got to drive to Texas, man, I might come up with an album, you know, but it's funny you say that, because I know that how that works. You know, so Life Jennings, give me somebody else, man. I know Vibrato, but, you know, how was it working with him?
Oh, yeah. That was a long drive. We actually went down there to Vibrato home, and, man, you know.
Cut it at his home in his studio?
Yeah, we cut his part there. I actually did my part here, took it there, and then we got him to write, so we wouldn't be there so long.
Right.
So we actually got there, we drove there, he laid his verse, we turned around the same night and came back. Man.
Oh, man.
About,
that's the truck driving you,
that's
bro.
A long
What, that about 12 or 13 hours?
Yeah, going.
Just one way?
One way.
So you went up and drove right back?
Man, we went up and
didn't go to bed?
Man, we was pulling over right and left, but we made it here.
I'm glad y'all pulled over, man. So you could be here with us today, man. You know, because that road can be dangerous, man.
It's dangerous.
Who else? Give me some other people, man, that you've worked with, you know, and that you really enjoy, you know, having these projects with, you know, doing these different collaborations.
Like I said, I got Jeff Floyd. I got a few more out there that I haven't released yet, but I got one that I'm about to release. Probably when this come out, it probably will already be out. This lady named Toya Jones, she's very talented.
Out of Montgomery.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Worked with Big Rob for years.
She's very talented.
She really is, and beautiful. So can you give us the name of that song, or you holding all that under your hat?
No, you know, it's called At a Party. You know, I'm a party star.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't be nothing
it's
else.
a party song.
At a
It
party.
wouldn't be me.
Okay, and she featured on the hook, or she featured in the
She in the entire
verse?
song.
She in the entire song. She got a
We
verse.
just pretty much collabo. I just told her we'll split the song down.
Right. And she went with it.
Yeah.
I love her spirit, man. I love your spirit, man. And y'all both good people. How was it working with Jeff Floyd?
Oh man, I got a couple songs with Jeff, so it's like if I catch him coming through town, Mobile is like
which is
his
regular.
second home. So I catch him coming through town. If he's available, I call him and he'll say, "Where you at?"
Right.
I'm like, "I'm in the studio and I'm finna slide over there." Just so happen I might already have something right there waiting on.
He come right on in. That brother's very talented, man. Amazing cat. So you work here in Mobile, man, as far as your music go, man. You know, you got songs on the radio here in Mobile, and I told you before, I hear your songs all over the country when I'm out of town, in places like Mississippi and Texas. How does it feel at home, you know, with your music being on the radio, and people see you in the streets, and I know they recognize you, man, when they see you. You big fella, man. So how does it feel, you know, to be Solomon Thompson, the party starter, video maker, man?
Hey man, I'm just me, man.
Right,
You know,
right.
I'm at home, everybody know me, so hey, I don't expect them to treat me no different. You know, some do, but I don't look at it that way. You know, they kind of look at us and think because they hear you on the radio, they'll probably feel like, oh, he gonna be all stuck up into himself.
Right.
You know, I'm not like that. Hey, we gonna sit down, we gonna drink 1738 together, and before you know it, I'm gonna be out there on the floor with you.
Right. Listen, man, I see you when you're riding around town, and I saw you drive up today. So that's another thing. They got to know you. You drive a billboard, man. Your van, your product is all over your vehicle. So I know you get a lot of conversation from that. Right?
Yeah, I do. I get a lot of calls too. Just going up and down the interstate.
People call you. It works.
Calling me, why? I'm riding on the side of you, man.
Right.
I love your music. So, you know.
Do you get any bookings from it?
Yeah, I get quite a few calls about bookings from that. You know, out of sight, out of mind. So just so happen that they hear you on the radio going through Montgomery, Birmingham, they might say, "Oh, that song, let me give him a call."
Right.
How much you charge, man? Then you give them your price, and they ask you if you're available that date.
So you advise anybody that's in the business to billboard themselves, right?
Advertise, man.
Yeah.
Advertise. If you got it, even if it's just a T-shirt. If you can't afford a rap band, get you some T-shirt, man.
Right.
You know,
Put your name and number all
posters,
over.
flyers.
Right.
It's the old school. Go back to how we used to do it.
Right. So, do you write for any other artists, or you just pretty much write for Solomon?
I will. I say it like that. I will.
You have anything out there that you've ever written for
Well,
anybody?
actually, one of the songs me and Jeff Floyd got, and I Can't Keep My Eyes Off You, I actually wrote that song.
Okay. And Floyd sung it. He sung his part.
He gave me a few pointers now.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gave me a few
The dude's a
pointers,
pro, man. He been doing it a long time. How long have you been in the business, man? How long? I know you did rap,
Oh, man.
R&B. When did you actually start your music career, man? What year?
Man, well, it's hard to say. I would say 2003, but I can go back further than that. But that would be when I was like junior high school. But you know, I was playing sports then.
You're almost 20 years strong in this thing.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a lot more to ask you, man, when we come back, because I know you're doing promoting now. You ain't waiting on nobody to put Solomon Thompson on. And matter of fact, you're putting other folks on. But I need to take a break real quick and go to my sponsors and let them give me a word. So y'all sit tight. I'll be right back with my man Solomon Thompson after a word from our sponsors.
If you need entertainment for a concert, corporate event, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050. If you need a singer, if you need a live band, if you need a DJ, or if you need a host or MC, King's Entertainment Booking Agency has you covered with Lattimore, Wilson Meadows, Mose Stovall, Mel Hollywood, Nathaniel Kimball, Certified Slim, T. Saunders, Bill Avery, the legendary Willie Mack, Stephanie Pickett, Taboo, Lady Trucker, MB Bradford, and host, MC, and DJ Ed Ramsey. If you need a singer, a a band, a DJ, an MC. King's Entertainment Booking Agency with the best entertainment for corporate events, concerts, or private gatherings. King's Entertainment Booking Agents, 205-705-4050. When you want the best entertainment for your corporate event, concert, or private gathering, contact King's Entertainment Booking Agency, 205-705-4050.
Household Remodeling and Ironworks is licensed and bonded. For all your residential and commercial needs, Household Remodeling and Ironworks specialize in wrought iron burglar doors and windows, custom wrought iron estate doors, custom built handrails and gates, lawn service, trailer gates, and heating and air conditioning protected cages for home, businesses, and churches. Call Household Remodeling and Ironworks today at 205-206-9878. That's 205-206-9878 to get your free estimate today. Locally owned and operated. Look for Household Remodeling and Ironworks on Facebook.
Well, that concludes another edition of the Mose Stovall Show. And before I get out of here, I'm going to post a picture of the flyer for the Pre-Magic City Classic Blues concert that's being held October 22nd, 2021 at the Bessemer Civic Center. We're looking for you to come out. Go ahead and get your tickets today on Eventbrite at Pre-Magic City Classic Blues concert. This concert is going to be full of talent. Tucker, Big Yayo, Logan the Entertainer, LJ, and not LJ Elkels, but LJ, Ellejai. She's a phenomenal young lady out of Montgomery, Alabama, with a big old voice. So you don't want to miss it. Come out and meet and greet her. There'll be other special guests, but we're looking for you to come on out. Like I said, October 22nd, 2021. That's next Friday. Well, this coming Friday. Get your tickets today. I'm getting ready to get out of here. And before I do, let's do this. Once a task has just begun, never leave it until it's done. Be the labor great or small. Do it well or not at all. That's my time for today. I don't take for granted that you let me entertain you like this on a weekly basis. I want to thank you again. I want to thank King Johnny. I want to thank Connie Alexander Bradford. And like I said, most of all, I want to thank you. Because without you, there's no us. And we'll be back here next week. Same time, same station. Until then, you guys be good. Bye.
I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I sing. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. I do my thing. I'm on the radio and all I sing. If you wanna see me, I'm on TV. Just look me up and there I'll be. I'm international. Superstar. Yeah, international. Superstar. I'm international. International. Superstar. Yeah.